Well, Twihards are counting down to the release of the next installment of the wildly successful franchise, and today contributing correspondent Jenna Bush Hager got up close and personal with the star of the show. Jenna, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. That's right. I had the very difficult assignment of catching up with Robert Pattinson at a Twilight fan convention in Los Angeles. And if the excitement we witnessed is any indication, Eclipse, the third installment of the Twilight saga, is set to be another huge hit. Edward?
If you ever touch her against her will again!
In the movie, you play this very strong character.
Wait for her to say the words.
Fine. What would happen if you walked out to all those fans, sans bodyguard? Do you think you could handle it?
Oh, yeah.
You could handle them?
Easy peasy. I'm just saying that for the sake of Dean, my security guard. So I can handle it fine. I don't need anybody.
Is that true?
I have no idea, actually. Probably not.
Definitely not. The thousands of screaming Twihards gathered at the Twilight convention in Los Angeles would have eaten him alive.
Can you tell us a little bit about the movie that's about to come out in 2 weeks?
In Eclipse, Victoria, who's this evil redhead, can't figure out a way to kill Bella, so she starts creating an army of newborn vampires, and Jacob and Edward have to combine their sort of superpowers, and the vampires and the werewolves join together to have this massive battle.
There's a lot of hype about Team Edward or Team Jacob.
Look, I'm here to warn you. If your kind come on our land again,
You should leave. Now.
In real life, what's your relationship like with Taylor? Very competitive in real life?
Very competitive. Actually, like, I always want to have better hair than him. I want to have a better six-pack.
Doesn't he own a shirt?
You better go to the gym right now if that's the case, right?
I can't stand. No, he's great. I mean, I've been pretty close with him throughout the whole series.
We found out just how close when Rob joined his co-stars on stage for a Q&A with fans.
I'm walking into the tent, I'm shirtless, and I get met by this guy, and he literally throws a hand at me and grabs my right breast. And then I have to be serious, look him in the eyes, and tell him that I'm hotter than you.
It's been confirmed that the last book is going to be made into 2 movies. Are you ready for that?
It's a little bit daunting, just because it's a long shoot. The last time when we were shooting Eclipse in Vancouver, the entire paparazzi population of LA came up and just camped outside the hotel. So if it's in Vancouver, it's a little worrying, because I'll probably get cabin fever and end up jumping off the balcony.
In the end of New Moon, you proposed to Bella.
Marry me, Bella.
Do you eventually want to settle down and get married?
I don't think settling down should be the same thing as getting married. I mean, I guess settling down, it just means like not sleeping with everybody.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You maybe have to settle that down before you get married, right?
Yeah, I don't like the idea of having to settle, though.
Yeah, settle isn't probably the best word.
I know. I would like to go on a date. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just putting that
But
out
you could
there.
go on a
Because I
date.
never go on dates anymore.
And it's not for lack of opportunity. Ever since the Twilight saga hit the big screen in 2008, there's no shortage of female fans ready to take him up on that offer.
I'm married, but I would love to if my husband would let me.
What do we do?
You can see Rob, Pat, and the others in when the Twilight saga hits theaters nationwide on June 30th.
Fess up. Who was your Robert Pattinson when you were a little girl? Who'd you scream for?
I have to admit that I did see NSYNC, Justin Timberlake, in concert. And we were a little bit of freaks for the NSYNC.
You were an NSYNC freak. I like that, Jenna.
Like a
Thanks very
Twihard.
much. Way to go.